Hey. Man, I remember playing in the band. Yeah, them the quads or the quints. And you got that drum line. Peace to y'all family. How y'all doing? It's Brother Lawrence repping that 228. You know how we do it, info. And we back. We back. We back. And we got some thinking to do. We got some thinking to do. We got to figure out how to build, where to start, who to start with, what to do once you get a crew or like-minded individuals. You got to have a plan to move forward, progress. All right, we're trying to move up in life, man. We're trying to better our understanding. We're trying to better everything around us. The quality of life. A better life. So I want to have those necessary conversations, right? At least from my point of view, not necessarily my point of view, but you know what I'm saying, for me to partake in the solution-based community, right? Not just, uh, intellectually sparring with people who don't really agree with what you're talking about, but with people who are pretty much you can find common interests, you know what I'm saying, or share a same narrative. It could be ideology too, but finding some common ground within all that, right? And once you get all that, it's like, what next? Okay, and I think what we actually lack as a people, besides the awareness of what to do, to kind of get ourselves up out this situation, would be resources, whether that's, you know, access to funds, access to good education, hospitals, all that good stuff. Grocery stores, got appliance stores, need stuff for your house, right? I mean, you need a house, right? We all trying to better the quality of life, right? And sometimes it's hard to do it by yourself. And you might have heard the wise words. Oh, you might have heard the words from a wise man that, oh, let me get this thing right here going real quick. Put this up on here. I'm about to get rid of this thing, but yeah, man, we building. Okay, and I do have an interview set up. It's not even an interview. I don't know why I say an interview because it's the homie. He just gonna stop through. You know what I'm saying? And I'm he gonna talk that talk. He just like me and you, right? And we got to have the right people in place. We can't just be like Mm, if you're gonna vote, it's like, who do you vote for? How either way, how is it gonna benefit the people, your people, my people, our people, right? And bro, he he got a way of bringing it to the people a different way, right? Different tactic because he's young, right? He's involved in the entertainment industry, so the brother is kind of hip, right? A hip politician at that. You rarely don't see those types. You know what I'm saying? You'll see probably brothers probably really nicely dressed, in a shirt tie. Got the you know speak. You know what I'm saying? You know how to turn that switch on, man. You get out there. You know what I'm saying? Probably got a degree or something. Probably got a master's or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Running. Trying to hold a seat. You know, but this brother right here, cool. He'll chop it up, but also, tell you about how we could come together and be able to attack this thing, uh, which we all play a part in, whether you like it or not, unless you Indians not tax or you in a nation that's have nothing to do with the U.S., the Union, right? And like I say, I got them coming on this Thursday. Make sure y'all tuned in. I really thinking about the time. Don't know the time yet, but Thursday for sure we're gonna make that happen. And since he's been running for mayor in 2017, again, when I'm talking about building, we building. This is my attempt outside of Miss Deborah Delgado, to work with um, a black, a possible black local elective, right? And who was then running for mayor. Didn't make it, but shout out to my bro Mario King, but my bro John didn't he didn't make it. So it's like what is he to do from there? I say, was he to say he done blew up and went on to a better situation, right? And um, I'm talking like you know, deputy director of planning and development for the city of Jackson. We still in Mississippi now. We still in the SIP, but bigger responsibility. Although he may not be the mayor of the particular city he grew up in, you know what I'm saying? He pretty much found ways outside of the system that's in the city of Miles Point, was able to get out of that into something bigger that's like a step higher that can potentially allocate funds, resources things of that nature to the city of Miles Point. And I got him coming on this Thursday, man, and it's gonna be a powerful build. I used to build with him. He used to have and it's kind of how I got started into the podcast field in a sense because I was helping him with his vision, and this would be something that we would be talking about how it all got started, where we at, where he's at. We kind of bring those both worlds together in a nice little build, and it'll be informative. It'll be something that you can take and apply as a rudimentary step guide, or ruling guide. You know what I'm saying? How we can start, at least by the dialogue, to have in our own cities, to, you know what I'm saying, if we moving forward in progress as a people, we gotta lay it all down. We gotta strategize, right? We gotta have a plan. And what I'm doing, I'm just trying to connect the dots, connect with the right people. And these are just, this my bro, man. We, you know what I'm saying? We from the Gold Coast. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm from Gooley, from MP, we still fam. Right? We still family. Now, before we get into all the videos, I gotta hit you with that intro. I gotta hit you with some of that Rick Bang, man. And we'll be back, and we're gonna get into some of the builds that I used to do with Brother Jock Keaton. And it's a few throwbacks, and this is around about 2017, 2018. You know what I'm saying? And this was during he was working on his masters. His masters in economic. He has a master's in economic development. So we have somebody well qualified to talk that talk when we're talking about bringing in resources. Okay. So yeah, and it's going down next Thursday, or this Thursday is coming up. I don't even know what was the date. Monday, April the 5th, right? Thursday, Tuesday, Wednesday, what's that, the 8th? I don't even know. Let's see. This Thursday, calendar. Let me pull up the calendar, man. What is that? 8th. Thursday the 8th. I'm gonna have a scheduled thing so that you'll be able to see it, and click it and get the notification. But we're gonna take a quick Rick Bang with Mississippi Flow.
Lord, let the Mississippi River flow. Let it wash away my pain. I know folk that I never get to see again. Hope it wash away my pain. Yeah. My mama's from Clarksdale and my daddy's from Natchez, Mississippi. My folks in Chicago, they need to come home. On the 2-lane highway, we used to stop anywhere and go fishing. Go fishing, y'all. But those days are gone. I sat in the drive on a little corn whiskey, just trying to be strong. I found out the hard way, life can get a little tricky, but you got to hold on, Lord, let the Mississippi River flow. Let it wash away my pain. I know folk that I'll never get to see again. Hope it wash away my pain. Yeah, this is the place where you lay your burdens down. Yeah, lay your burdens down. If a tree in the woods fall down and you never get to see it, never heard a sound. Thursdays and Fridays I'm gonna do a little bullshitting, but if you knew what's on my mind, give your people some flowers, why the heroes still living. Cause we're running out of time. Lord, let the Mississippi River flow. Let it wash away my pain. I know folk that I'll never get to see again. Hope it wash away my pain. Lord, let the Mississippi River flow. Let it wash away my pain. I know folk that I'll never get to see again. Hope it wash my pain.
Rick Bang, Mississippi flow, Mississippi River flow. Stop messing up this stuff, man. But yeah, that's the big homie, man. Like, move that, boom, there we go. Yeah, man, that's how we rocking, man. I'm playing the homie stuff. We down there. Well, I'm a DJ anyway, but you know what I'm saying, we gotta put the videos with it. Not just down there, we're gonna put the videos with it. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah, man, we back. We building, man. We not stuck on blaming people, blaming white people. You know what I'm saying, about history, how things went back. You know what I'm saying, how things were back in the day when I was young. I'm not a kid anymore. Some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. I was just in my head, man. But yeah, like it's time to put the differences aside, and it's time to find what is, what we all got in common. What we do got in common is that we eat, we sleep, and we shit. You know what I'm saying? We out here, we breathing, we alive. That's what let's build on that. I think if we can find out you just like me, I think we may can get somewhere with a little bit of love mixed up in there. Gotta have some love in there, man, because without love for your brother or your sister, man, you gonna be against school if you go down that route, but the fight, though, is bigger than you. The fight is bigger than you. The fight is bigger than you. Right? But you gotta take care of you gotta take care of your house first, take care of home, then you start worrying about other people. You worrying about everybody, then you worry about the world. But some people don't want to fight, even for their household. So how can you fight for somebody else? And part of the whole problem, only part, some of us don't even care. All that mixed together, man, it anywhere. For real, for real. So for today's build, man, we talking about we building. I just want to take this time to kind of um, shed some light on not necessarily who I am, yeah, a little bit about who I am and my involvement in trying to make a difference. Okay, that's why I'm that broke. Because I look out for one another. I look out for my people. I want to help my people. I want to help my family the best way I could. I'm all about a good time. You know what I'm saying? Entertainment, music, music. Music is my key to the streets. For those who don't know me, I live and dab and a little bit of everything, but I do own my own production company that house photographers, photography services, videography services, you know, DJ services, pipe and drape services, custom backdrops, stage and lighting, right? Got the trussing. I can I can do my own tour. I could, but I don't want to. I could, but I don't want to. I'd rather see others win, and I'm behind the scenes and I'm like, yeah, I have a part in that, you know. But another reason why I can't start my own tour is because I don't have nobody following me. But that's cool too. But the message still gonna be stuck. It's up and it's stuck. How I go about business and networking and trying to, put myself in the right positions and bumping shoulders with the right people who are in positions already, right? Get a little knowledge from them to bring back to the people, to bring right here to my people, my family. How can we better our situation? So, without further, I have not necessarily our first video, but one of our earlier videos when we kind of collaborated. I was kind of part of his campaign, anything he was doing media wise. I was this guy. I'm the guy for the job because I have my own studio, I have my own equipment. Usually, I mean, with all the weddings and stuff I do, all I really need is if you can get a venue and depending on the event that you got, we can just get a park. I got enough staging. I got enough staging for a 40-foot stage, 40-foot stage. No, no. Enough to do a big old model size concert on heavy duty stage that will require some manpower. So when hey, and we ain't got those type of brothers, man, gonna go out there, you know what I'm saying, almost break their back for a little nothing. So you know what I'm saying? But hey, if you're looking for a stage, we got it. You know what I'm saying? We can have whatever event that you want, right? And we at least on the table gotta be able to pay um, the workers to be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not touching it. I touched it one time when I got it from Miami, and we drove it back. I'm like, man, I never. It's just gotta come out of pocket every time. You know what I'm saying? It leaves my my property. So without getting too far off, I want to bring, I want to kind of merge, and I'm gonna keep saying it. And I got a few, close people like Heavy, my partner Heavy. You know what I'm saying? That helps me out a lot with my business side. You know what I'm saying? He came on once or twice, and I'm gonna try to have him on some more because man, cause when we talk, man, and it's like the Jews, man, it's like give me more, give me more, give me more, and it's like every time you talk to him, he's dropping the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at uh, whatever it is that we're talking about from a perspective. He got the other perspective, and when I see it from his perspective, it's like make even more sense. And I'm like, damn, you're right. You're right, dog. You should be. You know what? That need to be what you just said, not necessarily for me. Some other people need to hear that message. So I'm in the process right now. He came on a few times, but you know what I'm saying. I want to, you know what I'm saying, work with him how he could come on, and I'm trying to, I want to kind of build him up, whether it's through experience through my channel or creating his own channel, but getting them on the mic, you know what I'm saying, join some of these conversations. And we have some of these conversations that we just regularly talking, and it's like, wow, all the time. And it's like, when I'm benefiting from the conversation, I know y'all will benefit from the conversation. So I can't that man, and to get him on and going. And I mean and that's part of the building process, right? We build it. Are you helping somebody else out, or are you just helping yourself out? If you're not helping somebody else, if you're not distributing that energy outside of yourself, you're not building. That got to come from deep to help somebody. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm talking about. But you know what I'm saying? Some of us don't get it, man. We fight and bicker off what we don't agree on. I don't get it. I don't get it. And every time, I love the debates, I love the intellectual sparring, but it has its place and should be kept there. And no feelings should be involved in that. That's information, right? Mixed with a little belief system, with a little what caters to what caters to what look right to me, what makes sense to me. And what makes sense to me may not be what makes it may not make sense to the other person at this time, at this particular time in life, right? 5 years from now, you might not even be an Indian. You might not even be African. You might not even be a Hebrew. You might not even be a Moor. I know 5 years ago, I wasn't the same. I didn't have the same mentality, and probably won't have the same mentality 5 years from now. But I see progress. As long as you see progress, man, just keep doing your thing. Project a little bit. Make sure you try to up the bar. One up it. Just raise it just a little bit. Each and every day. Raise it just a little bit. And before you know, about the end of the year, you look giant. Oh, like, I'm a bad brother, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did that, and I did it without any help. Well, I ain't gonna say any help. You know what I'm saying? I'm just hypothetically speaking. Like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, solutions. How, if we can't unite, if we can't put our differences aside and unite, you know what I'm saying? Then we have to have solutions to better ourselves. That makes sense. Do that make sense? Man, we building though, man. We ain't just we building. At least my account, copper color coach. Coppers are we building, and it doesn't necessarily always have to be, you know, oh, I'm gonna show you this. just so you can see that I'm building. That's not what it's about. We supposed to take the message and just go run with it, like go apply. Go apply. Implement strategies. Implementing strategies. Having a game plan with progress. Doing something. Outside these, you know what I'm saying? We think we all selfish, right? We want this, we want that, we get it, and we feel good about it. But there's something innate. It's already built inside of you. The joy that you give to somebody else. If that ain't a, hey, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say about you. And I ain't gonna say nothing mean either. It just I don't understand it. That's just how I'm wired. And I know I get it from my mom. I know I get it from her. Cause that's the type of person she is. And her mama the same way. Grandma. Everybody playing with grandma nowadays, but man, I wish I had both of my grandmamas here today, just so I can tell them I love that part. But we ain't gonna get too far, man. You know how I get to rambling and got down and left home and forgot how to get back. Yeah, man, we building, man. This, you know, and that's the vibes, man. I hear everybody screaming it, and you know, this is just a tad bit of, you know what I'm saying, my part in trying to provide solutions is I'm getting I have the resources to put out content, right? So I'm using my energy and putting it somewhere else where it's meaningful. And I decided to do that in a message through a podcast through my homie Jai Keaton, you know what I'm saying, to present. So what I'm about to show you is uh, at my studio, okay? And, you know, just check it out, man. Let me know what you think. And we'll chop it up after the video, but here it is, right?
What's up, world? This is your girl, Lanny, also known as Alandria Whitlock. I'm here kicking it today with Jai Keaton. We're going to be talking about economics, money, power, working together, and changing the narrative for young people. Hope you enjoy.
Ooh, that's
so I guess I could break down from like
see, that's the homie job right there, man. I know y'all like that intro, man. That $105 intro, man. But you had to put something up out there. I had to put something up out there, and let me continue.
Veins. So my background is in the right. So got a degree in accounting from Jackson State. Worked in corporate accounting in DC as a federal external auditor. So I did that for 5 years, and then I kind of officially started entrepreneurship full time. So I consider myself to be an entertainment entrepreneur. So it's getting to answer your question at this point. Like, so I started a clothing line in 2004 called Be Meek and Hear It. So, you know, the name of that comes from the Bible, Matthew 5:5, blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. So be meek, be humble, be cool, be real, be meek. And, you know, I had several other ventures over the years. So I worked with models, doing model management, and we did parties and promotions. So, and then artist management. So now currently, like when I came back to Mars, I fill in the gap. So walked in corporate in 2012, and I started doing business full time. that encompassed the clothing line, the screen print company. So I do custom screen printing. And then I started working with music artists. So got introduced to that vein by my homeboy Cortez Bryant, who manages Lil Wayne and Drake. I don't think he manages Drake anymore, but and so I started working with Chanel and D1 in managing music artists. Right, came down to Mars Point in 2013-14 and noticed the need in the community. Right, and that need was to simply do something. Like I described Mars Point as being dormant. It wasn't as regressive as the media kind of paints the picture.
Do you still believe that can be true now?
Yeah. I mean, well, that's a political question, right?
Yeah.
But unfortunately, like, you know, I feel it's dormant. A lot of commerce going on. There's not a lot of community engagement going on. So that's what I started doing, organizing the community, volunteering in the school district, you know, doing different events in the community. We did a back to school rally for the kids. We go into schools and actually do events like we did a Black History play for the kids in the school, all kind of stuff like that, right? And then I opened up the Venue Retail Lounge in Mars Point, which was a concept store. You know what I mean? We saw clothes in there. We had events in there, open mic nights and live bands, and we did all of that in the space. Forward on to 2016, 17 is when I ran for mayor. So that was an interesting experience, and that's when kind of like my work elevated as far as me understanding. A lot of times in these small community organizations can't necessarily get traction is because they don't have support of the municipal government. So the municipal government's purpose as relates to their relationship with community organizations is to provide resources. So, and that's resources in maybe venues or tools like equipment. You know, if it's athletics, then baseballs, basketballs, you know, things that the civic and social organizations need to go out and do their work. You see what I'm saying?
I see.
So I realized at Mars Point,
There's a disconnect.
Yeah, there's no relationship there. There's no relationship in between the municipality and the community, right? So that's when I realized that, man, for me to really have an impact, I don't necessarily need to keep organizing community events because we're not really getting nowhere doing that. And two, my initial purpose was to spark interest for other people to do it. You know what I mean? Like, not necessarily to create competition. It's not competition. It's just one person can't do all of this. You know what I'm saying? So show other people. And the trick to doing it is just that. Do it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I did. I did it. So when I realized that I wasn't really gaining the traction that I wanted is when I, you know, wanted to involve myself in local government. So I ran for mayor, didn't win, but because I was now on that track, I got involved in housing, economic development, and now that's where my work with Steps. So, you know what I'm saying? Steps, you know.
That's how you got here.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So Steps ended up, you know, hiring me or whatever. And now I'm, you know, the director of housing, economic development with them. So now I'm diving into the institutional way of influencing communities. So how you go and build relationships with financial institutions, be it traditional financial institutions like banks, you know, or just like governmental agencies. You know what I mean? Like MDA, Development Authority, or HUD, or MDQ. You know what I'm saying? The environmental quality. And you know how to then build relationships with them and bring the resources back to the community, and that can happen outside of the municipality, right? So that's the relationship. That's the relationship in between the municipality, nonprofits, and then state-funded organizations. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's pretty much what I'm doing now.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's like a little bit of your experience with this, that is, and all kind of connected.
Yeah, and that's really it. So you start off with the accounting experience and being able to understand finance, and then you go into the entrepreneurship experience, being able to understand how to leverage resources and relationships, and understanding your market and the people that you're servicing, and then get into the political side and understanding how to use community resources or state or federal resources to then kind of drive change in communities. So it's really, you know, I cover the whole Like it's people ask me how I do all of it, and the thing is I just don't waste time. Like I always, you gotta be doing something, and even if it ain't, sometimes people say I'm doing too much, I should stick to one thing, but I just feel like my one thing is all of these things. It's just my life is a checklist.
Yeah.
And then once you check off a task, it just affects whatever that relevant thing is or that relative thing is.
Okay.
If you guys enjoyed the conversation today, hit me up, inbox me at Jai Keaton. That's Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and let me know what you think. Also, if you want to contact Alandria Whitlock, her contact information will be listed in the caption, and you can hit her up. And y'all stay tuned. Whatever y'all want to talk about, any questions y'all got, just shoot them to us, man, and we'd love to include you in the conversation.
Yeah. So yeah, man. These are the conversations. This is back 4-5 years ago, right? And it's like, let me get this on right here. There we go. So yeah, we've been having these conversations. Now, I wonder now is the objective is to keep the plan intact, but let more people know about it. Excuse me. I think that's going to be the objective, right? Because that's a pretty fair and fine narrative that can, at the simplest level, at the local level, the bottom, will help change the culture of what we got going on right now, right? We ain't trying to, we gotta. It's not gonna be an overnight process, right? And we taking it a day at a time, reaching who we can reach, and we're just gonna work on them. Those who are interested, we cannot be putting our energy into those who feel like they have a difference in opinion. Oh, you don't believe what I believe in, or you think you can't build with us? Fine, you still my brother, you still my sister. Even though you going the other direction, hopefully we will meet at the top, right? But that was just part of the bill, man. I might have just chose them. I'm not saying I chose the wrong video, but that was just a snippet. And I wasn't on YouTube at the time, not with this Brother Lawrence stuff. What I had was more. It was geared towards like my business and actually, let me go ahead and pull it up. I know this probably ain't got nothing to do with nothing, but I'm just gonna pull up my business page. You know what I'm saying? If you're looking at, so my business is GMB. GMB, that's me. Okay, Brother Lawrence, that's my alter ego. Let's see if I can bring this up. Maybe I need to bring it up like that. Okay, am I almost losing someone for losing that coming up like that? There we go. Okay, so all right, now I can share it. Boom, 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 boom. How's everybody doing though, man? If you up in here tuning in, go ahead and hit that like button. Hit the There's nothing wrong with the speakers. That's me making them. If I can't get this motherfucker, share screen, select StreamYard. All right, so here we go. It's GMB Studio. I ain't got number 205 subscribers, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Ooh. know, I fuck with the hood, man. I'm in the hood all the time, and you know, like the young brothers, they respect me, and that's all I need from them. You know, they listen to them. I'm not out there trying to tell them how to live their life, right? I ain't try. I did this music video. I'm gonna see. I'm just gonna skim through it. Y'all probably can't hear the sound on there, but I'm just gonna. Yeah. Let's get on now. Well, what Draco? What up? SMG? What up? You know, we got Tez now, Wicked Tez down here on the Gulf Coast, right? Reason was having hey, got something big for y'all, man. But it's on his channel, but we talking about HGMB, right? So you see my stuff is, you know, I'm a photographer, videographer, DJ. I say I have skills. I consider myself a professional in each profession, you know. But I do events. That's my thing. I'm in the entertainment industry. This is what I do, right? I started out as a producer slash got into rapping. You know what I'm saying? This is the SGMV side, right? And it's damn near, it's not a record label or nothing like that, but it could be eventually. You know what I'm saying? If I, want to, but I had my experiences under a label as an artist. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? From the paperwork all the way to the show, to CDs and marketing and how to distribute, and you know what I'm saying? Learning your demographics and all that good stuff, you know. But I'm here to build. So this is some of my work. This is, some videos since we on YouTube, right? I know you're probably, here is a wedding. I know y'all probably can't hear now. That quality look good, don't it? Why? Why? Remove. See, now I gotta. Now I gotta. Man, I know I was going. I get on my nerve. Y'all heard me going through it, and I wasn't even. But yeah. Here we go. So this is some of the. This is some of my work, right? When I said I was DJing, just go check it out. Right? Having a good old time. That's what I get paid to do. I get paid to have a good time. If you would like to know more about getting paid to have a good time, just hit me up. Brother Lawrence 228 at gmail.com, and we'll talk and make something happen. You know what I'm saying? If you like music, hit me up. If you down here on the coast, South Region, you always coming through, hit me up, man. We record a track or something. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's. I'm gonna show you again with the shirts. I know you probably can't hear that. People now that they wanna know about the washability of the shirt. You know what I'm saying? I need to, hook that up, man, and try to merge. That's what I'm saying. I want to merge some of this stuff to uh to this channel. That way, that way, y'all get to see the business side as well, because we promote that too. You know what I'm saying? Black businesses, yeah. Yeah, my brother, sister businesses, yeah. Let's do that. Let's yeah, that's us. Let's do that. Let's build. Man, you know, we gotta switch it up. We gotta switch our swag up. And as my bro John Keaton say, you know what I'm saying, we gotta recreate the cool. You know what I'm saying? So let me I think I got another video in here somewhere. Let me bring it up. Poop, poop, poop. My bro John Keaton, man, again, man, he's gonna be joining us this Thursday. Okay, I'm gonna get back with y'all on that time. I'll probably put it in because I don't have 1,000 subscribers yet, so I can't just make a little post or whatever. But he's gonna be back, and we gonna talk, and we gonna cover a lot of stuff that we can take home and do some homework and actually get with people who you may know in your own city, right? To be able to duplicate or at least start the conversation. If you're talking about corporate stuff and you're trying to take it to the hood, they may not understand that. But you take it to somebody who can help translate that, who may be a mediator or something like that. You know what I'm saying? That used to be in the hood, goddamn, but had to move out the hood. You know what I'm saying? And still accepted when he comes back. You might have to go to that brother. You know what I'm saying? Because, the way we think in the hood, we ain't none of these politicians got us our best interest, right? But we do have black people in these positions. This is the reason why I present the Mississippi Black Caucus of local elected officials. And this is what, you know what I'm saying? When I present that, I'm coming from a perspective of me having my hand in the situation, or you know what I'm saying, with the designs and everything else, and doing work for these people in these positions who we need to talk to. I designed a pamphlet that pretty much had the who's who in each district, city of the state of Mississippi with that were colored, that were colorful. Their position was in this pamphlet, so you can pretty much, you know what I'm saying, easier to reach out. So much easier to reach out. And again, before I play the video, I just want to go back to that, the MBCLEO, mbcleo.org. Just a quick screen share on that. Boom, 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 boom. Right? Make sure y'all see that. Boom. Close your mouth. Yeah, so this is what that site look like. MBCLEO, Mississippi Black Caucus of local elected officials. Okay, MBCLEO.org. Y'all check them out, man. And these are the people y'all need to be talking to. If you don't have one in your state, if you don't have a black caucus in your state, this will be a great blueprint to start, to get all your elected officials together and you talk about the agenda. It don't matter if you're Democrat or Republican, independent, whatever, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter. Get with like-minded individuals and do the same thing. Right? Get with like-minded individuals and do the same thing. How hard could that be? Must be very hard because we haven't done it. We not doing it. We too worried about who don't agree with me, who don't agree with my information. You know what I'm saying? We too worried about being right instead of righteous. We too busy trying to be right instead of righteous. And we gotta bridge that gap. We gotta come back to bridge that gap. So here go bro John Keaton. I played a little clip earlier that we was working on from back 2017, but this is a more recent. You know, he was going on his live, but this is just kind of get y'all I'm just briefing y'all. You know what I'm saying, for what's to happen come Thursday. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bring him on the channel, man. We get to, you know, chopping it, you know, and see, you know, what's what and how our people can benefit from that bill. Right. So we most definitely just don't want to put out anything and just be talking. You know, we want something that's gonna stick like a motherfucking steak in your stomach. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no oatmeal that's gonna run through you. That's gonna stick a few days. All right, but here you go. It's real quick.
The J.O., man, about to walk in. See, I ain't gonna see, you know what I'm saying? A little Jackson mural. This is every day.
He in Jackson.
Anyway,
Mississippi.
I'm just thinking, man, like politics, so it's political season, it's election season for local elections. Your mayor and your city councils, again, election years happen. It's an election every year. You know what I'm saying? So this year is the election for your mayors and your city councils. You know, for those that know, I ran for mayor in 2017, and I got involved in politics in Mississippi probably in 2014 when I moved back. So I've been in the political spaces for about, I don't know, 5, 6 years, 6, 7 years at this point. I just want to say, like, when we thinking about electing people, we got to think about strategy. Look at it from a strategic perspective, right? Like,
there you go, the strategy. Ain't that what we've been talking about? Once you unite, once you get the people that, you know what I'm saying, like that's messing or resonating with what you kicking, right? What next? Do you have that plan together of what to do once you get your people together?
what you don't know about a particular candidate is pretty much what you're voting for. You're not really voting for what you know about somebody. You're really voting for what you don't know. Do you not know what this person is capable of as relates to strategy and politics, and that's maneuvering people and engaging in positioning or power? Like, you know, when you think about why certain things don't happen in communities, you got to think about who are the or not doing it. Like, a lot of candidates will say, I'm going to do this. But the question that need to be asked is how? Like, how you gonna do that? Like, oh, I'm gonna pave the roads. How? We're gonna do economic development. How? We're gonna do housing. How? Right? Like, how are you going to do that as relates to programs, budgets, personnel, when you have to go and build relationships with people in that are the, we don't think about the executive directors and the directors of, you know, housing corporations, or, you know, the Home Corps or CDBG, like the people, right? The people who are in those places that govern those programs. When you're electing folks, you got to think about, or you need to know, or if you don't know that they are not in those places, or that they cannot leverage those relationships and engage in political strategy on building relationships with people, you know, networking with, and just being a person that people want to do business with. When you're thinking about electing people, you need to think about those things, and it's based off of political structures. Who are the people in the pipelines? Who are the administrators and the executive directors and the different positions in these organizations? In these organizations that govern money that comes to your city. If you do not know that a candidate can do it, that they have done it, then it might not be good to vote for that candidate, because it takes time to get positioned in
places where people respect or believe that you can deliver when they give you some money. That's why you can't just go get a grant. You can't. Public dollars, yes, federal, state dollars out there, but it's hard to maneuver within those agencies if the people who in charge of those resources don't believe or trust, or you have not proven that you can deliver when they do fund your city or your project. So I just, I've been thinking about that. Like, I ain't forgot about, like, I'm not running for anything, but I deal with politics and have been dealing with politics every day. I know most citizens don't. A lot of people don't know how this stuff really works because we never did it. And I found myself in this situation through business. Like, me doing business, the bigger I got in business, the more I got involved in politics. So I'm not really a politician, but I'm a businessman who understands how to use politics and play politics. So anyway, man, that's just my little message. I love y'all, bro. Finna get back to it. Yeah.
Alrighty. So yeah, man, that's the homie, man, and we ready to ride, man, and make sure we putting out there right and exact and touches the people the right way, and we here to build. That's all we trying to do. And some of the stuff we can just work with what's already on the table. We ain't necessarily we ain't gotta go out the way to create something new, which is cool. And we do have other avenues like genealogy and all, that's cool. But you know what I'm saying? When your genealogy only goes so far back, what next? What next? And that's when the reality, instead of just going back and forth that, you know what I'm saying, I'm indigenous or I'm African or I'm more Hebrew, this, and the third, won't, it seemed to be more than one reality going. It seemed to be multiple realities going on. Because my reality seems not to be, like it can't merge with your reality. And we brothers. You know what I'm saying? They say all kinfolk ain't, or our skin folk ain't kinfolk. I get it, but you know what I'm saying? I don't, when I first meet a person, I don't have that in my mind, on the back of my mind, like, oh, you suspect. No, nah, man, ain't, no. I take my time to get to know each and every last one of y'all, and then I make my assumptions then, or not even assumptions, but not even into the judging thing, but it naturally comes about, through a few engagements. You should already kind of got the gist of what the person is. Not everything, but okay, cool person. You can build with them now. But we gotta have the trust there, right? And just like in the military, man, like they back to back. You got your 12, got your 6. Hoorah! Let me stop before they come knocking at my door. But yeah, man, we building, we gonna continue to build, right? And we not gonna give up on our people, right? That's our family, and we MLK had a dream, right? I see I see a different dream, right? I see our people actually coming together, right? I don't think for us this ideology, worked out for the best, but Just like my boy John say, I mess with Dr. King because we got some up out of it. We got the law, we got the right, the voting rights. Huh? We got some up out of that versus uh X, right? Two great icons in our community, you know? But yeah, man, we building, and it's not to say anybody else is or everybody else is not building. If you're building, just continue what you're doing. But over here, we got it, man. We got some big big moves coming along. Me personally, the business is growing. We're coming out this pandemic strong, copper color strong. You know what I'm saying? Like it's allowing me to be able to get out, to be able to travel on my own budget. You know what I'm saying? We go here, we go there. Georgia, Savannah, Atlanta, Florida, Tallahassee, Orlando, Pensacola, New Orleans, Louisiana, H-Town, Dallas, shit, Memphis. What up? Tennessee. Yeah, it's like that, man. And it's like that when you put that work in. The formula is so old. You gotta put in, you gotta do, you gotta get up, get out and do something. You got to. That's why I feel like I deserve everything and more. Put the taxes with it. So we're gonna leave it like that, man. Leave the vibes high. You know what I'm saying? Going into the day, grand rising, to everybody out there, man. This your boy, Brother Lawrence, man, repping that 228. Man, y'all holler at me, man. Make sure y'all do y'all genealogy, man. Figure out who y'all people are. All right. Stay tuned. Next Thursday is going down with boy Jack Keaton. He gonna be in the building, man. So make sure y'all tune in. Hit that like button on the way out. Appreciate y'all tuning in, rocking with me about a good hour. Was that hour 17 minutes? Yeah. So y'all need to get used to this because I really just want to come on, pop on, talk. Get on about. Right. So yeah, we're gonna leave it like that, man. So y'all be safe, stay healthy, man. And we'll catch y'all probably Thursday. If I don't, I'll probably do one more build before Thursday just to help reiterate this building process, okay, which is going to be ongoing. We got to do what we can while we're here, right? We're not here long. It's not going to be our time for long, right? So yeah, we're just going to leave it like that, man. Again, man, Brother Lawrence, I'm checking up out this thing, man. Peace.